A beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't care nothing about no neighbors. Sunday fun day. Somebody's camera picking me up. It is indeed a beautiful day in Norfolk. It's a nice day outside. I'm sticking to my plan of getting in shape. Gotta get it right, get it tight. I got these little alfalfa peaks. Get it right, get it tight. I don't know if it'd be classified as a summer body. 'Cause by the time I get my body, it ain't gonna be summer no more. Oh, Lord. Straight wires out here. To get right body forever. Okay? Across the road. I see. I got the light. So good morning. I hope everyone who may be here or maybe come here later is having an amazing Sunday. I hope that you can hear me because I didn't assess my earbud, but it's all good. I'm out here taking a walk. I got on this waist trainer. I don't understand. You know how the waist trainer give you well, it gives an illusion of a BBL for some people, I guess. But I don't get the ones that get them. Oh my God. I'm looking in the mirror like I would not want to look like this for real, for real. So unnatural. But hey, see, just wear this waist trainer, do my walking and my squats and my diet plan created by me until I get it right, get it tight. I think I had an epiphany a few days ago, and the epiphany was you're fat. Yeah, I had an epiphany that I was fat and I was in my feelings about it, but then thought I gotta do something about it. You can't be in your feelings about something and do nothing. Do I need to say that again? You cannot be in your feelings about nothing and do nothing. So when you get in your feelings, the only thing that should come natural is to do something to change what you don't like. I love me. I do love my body, but I know my body banging. And right now it's just, book. It's missing the angel. So I got to get her back. So my life change isn't a, I don't like me. I think that's where a lot of people get it misconstrued. When we make changes in our life for the better or to do something different than what we've been doing, it's misconstrued as you're doing it because you don't like yourself. I don't even think that, a person who chooses an option of surgery necessarily doesn't like themselves. It's their choice. It's what they chose to do about what they wanted to change. I love myself, but I want to change some things. I got a whole bunch of nice clothes, and I can't fit none of them. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna take the clothes to the Goodwill. I'm gonna get in them. And then hopefully they'll get too big because they were the clothes that I bought in a bigger size because I had gained a little weight. Now I gained a little more weight. Hey Marissa, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're feeling good today. You know what I mean? I've made some life changes, so I'm out here walking this morning. For a while, it had been so hot. I ain't trying to walk out here. Not me. But guess what? I'll show you something. This young lady can do it, so can I, right? We ain't got no excuse for this young man. We have no excuse. No excuse whatsoever not to be out here. Yeah, yeah, man, I bought a new scale, and that scale, it was saying something to me. The scale was saying something to me. You stupid like a panda. Oh, honey, if you a panda, I don't know. I can't even tell you what my sleep is. At this point, a freaking half hourglass, half ice cream cone, a jumbo one. I'm not real big, but I weigh too much. You know, there's things that need to go into the place that they belong. That's when, like a man is gonna automatically be like, ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't fat. You just thick. You look good. Sir, thank you. I don't disagree with you. But guess what? I don't feel good. That's what it's about. It's not about changing your appearance because you got low self esteem or you're unhappy with yourself. It's about how you feel on the inside. And what I saw on that scale, to me, it doesn't look like what I see in the mirror. Yeah, because we at that age, girl. Perimenopause, menopause, that gut health is very important. As I do my research, gut health is very important, especially when you reaching like I would say anywhere from 38 to 50. I would say 35. Start where really before that, but just be mindful of your gut health. We need the probiotics and all that stuff because once that hormonal shift starts, it stores the weight in your midsection, and that's why I never had it. I don't care how much weight I gained, my stomach still did not like certain part of my stomach did not look big, but I noticed that now that I'm a woman of a certain age, it's in the areas that it didn't used to be. Excuse me. Back in the day, I could do something for 2 weeks and lose some weight. It don't happen like that no more. You got to change your diet and you got to exercise. I'm not a gym person, but I'm a gadget person. So I bought the it's a squat machine on TikTok. I bought that, and I bought the little thing you stand on and you twist your waist. I bought that. Then I got my little hand weights, and I got a ropeless jump rope, which is very interesting. It comes like with two sticks, and it got like a little, like a little short rope with a ball on the end of it, and you put your weight in, and then you jump like you jumping rope, And what it does is it tracks your calories and all that stuff. I got that off of TikTok too. But yeah. And then of course good old walking, hitting the pavement. In my neighborhood, it's a pretty good walk I can do. So stop blowing at me. Stranger danger. Yeah. I started meal prepping and I had to customize meal prepping for me because initially I was like, well, I'm just gonna do um lunch and dinner. But what happened was when I ate lunch, I wasn't hungry no more. So there you go. I um I started just making dinner portions, and I do them for 3 days at a time because I don't want to eat the same thing for 5 to 7 days. You know what I'm saying? So I do my what 5 days or so with the meal prep. Saturday, I let myself have a little treat, and then Sunday I kick right back in. This is usually like today. I'll prepare my meals. I think I got one more meal that I'll do today, and I'll have my meal for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday prepped. And I intake a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, a lot of water, which is hard, but I'm getting better at it. I haven't had a soda in a month. I used to drink soda every day, at least two of them. So, yes. Good morning. So, those are a few changes I made, and I'm not eating much sweets. Like on Saturday, my dude come bringing me a cookie Thursday. I'm looking like, it is not Saturday. But, when I ate my cookie yesterday, because I didn't eat it on Thursday, it was so sweet. It was stupid. I won't be buying no more cookies for Saturday. I like my little sweet treats I've been making with my Greek yogurt and stuff. So once you do it and you create that habit, you don't want those things anymore. Hey, Chill, how you doing? I'm also using the GLP drops just because I was curious to see if they worked, and I didn't want to do nobody's injections or nothing like that. It's like vegan friendly and all natural. I don't think it's the same as those injections, but it helps with your gut health. It helps with digestion. It helps with your blood sugar and things like that. So why not? But I have friends that have had the injections, so I asked them for tips on what they ate with the actual injections and protein, water, 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 vegetables. So I was already eating good. I do black rice. Um, I have the other day I did brown basmati rice, whatever it's called, basmati rice. And oh, I said I was gonna walk one of these blocks. Let's cross over there. Yeah, the brown basmati with quinoa. It was good. So that's one of my side dishes. I eat a lot of broccoli. What else do I eat? Carrots. I love carrots. I don't know. I just love carrots. I remember when I was a little girl, and my mom used to always say, "If you eat carrots, your eyes will be pretty." I guess that was her trick to get us uh to eat them. I bought some peas because they're high in protein, but I ain't cooked them yet. I might cook them with this next 3 days of meals. Try to switch it up and not just eat broccoli all the time, pretty much. Man, I want a house over here. So neat. Ain't it neat? I just want to live over here. It's right down the street. Like same neighborhood, but I need more space. So hopefully the beginning of the year, I'll be getting more space. Yeah. Beautiful day out here though. See the skies? Lord smiling down on us. I got in my word this morning and now I'm getting in my health as well. Hey Ike, good morning. How you doing? We on a health walk this morning. Ain't nature, cause I don't do nature. I'll be too scared of stuff. I seen some little lizards by my house. I'm like, oh Lord. I feel like I was back in South Carolina. But look, I got this damn. I'm doing waist trainer while I work out. I feel crazy. It's like your posture. You never know how bad your posture is until you put on like a back brace or something like that. Man, I'm sitting straight up and looking, got me looking like I'm a double D, triple D or something. Or it might be. Shit, I'm fat. But that's the devil. That's a cookie bag from 7-Eleven where I be getting my cookies that I love from. I broke up with them though yesterday. It tastes like I ate a bag of sugar because I haven't been intaking any kind of like sugar like that. Any sugar I had is like fruit. I eat massive amounts of watermelon, massive amounts of watermelon. And whew, I tell you, that watermelon is the bomb. I haven't really ate watermelon like that since I was yes, them salted caramel, the red velvet, the oat, one of my favorites. So man, when I go to work at Amazon, I was buying like 6 of them cookies and just snacking through the night. So like in a day and a half, I would say 2 days, I done ate all them cookies. Uh-uh. I had two. On my cheat day, I ate one, and I was like, dang. Felt like I stuck my tongue against some sugar. And then I went on to ate the other one, and I was like, yeah, I won't be eating these on my cheat day no more because this sugar is disgusting. Now that's what I like right now. Lemon and strawberry. I ain't never had that one. I ain't gonna look for it. Not right now. Let me reward myself with that when I get down about, mm, I'd say 15 pounds, 15 more, 15 more. Listen, watermelon, that's a super fruit. I'm telling you, that watermelon, even, man, it will have you right. Like a lot of times in the morning time, I'll eat like a half a grapefruit and a piece of toast with peanut butter on it. And I have like the keto toast because I'm staying away from all that stuff. Uh, ain't too bad. Here lately, I've been making smoothies in the morning with, fruit and chia seeds. If you still here, Marissa, get you some of those. If you don't have them, chia seeds, flax seeds. Those are the things that I'm using. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Good morning. And all that stuff will help with your gut weight and stuff too. And also, I think they said the chia seeds, because I'm just really learning about all this stuff. The chia seeds, a grass this morning. They like to depend. They nice. Like lunchtime, I eat all fruit for another smoothie. I might eat for lunch. Sometimes, we like to snack and stuff, so I have protein chips instead of potato chips. Yeah, protein chips. They are so good. Let me tell you. I was making tacos for the house, and My friend had told me about the protein chips, so I got it. And it's like tortilla chips. I think they have some that mimic potato chips as well. I think I got some like barbecue. I like the tortillas better, but I have bought some plant-based ground beef crumbles, and I had a bright idea because I was making some fish tacos, which I could have ate, but I wouldn't have wanted that shell. So let me throw these chips in this bowl. This was lunchtime. Threw the chips in the bowl, and then turn around and season up that fake beef, and that's what it is. But I put the taco seasoning in there, and whoa, that was a long drop on the sidewalk. Taco seasoning and some roasted tomatoes. Like what you gonna put on the inside of your taco. And then I put some taco sauce and a little bit of sour cream, which I'm not supposed to have, but I had a little bit of sour cream. I didn't do cheese though. When I tell you that thing was so good, and then it's like I wasn't hungry no more. So I missed my prep meal that day because I was so full. So this journey has been fun now. 'Cause I like the fact that I'm committed. I've been saying for the last year and a half I need to be more disciplined. And this is where discipline starts. If you can have discipline over your body, then you will be able to manage your lack thereof in other areas. So a lot of times we say we want to be disciplined in our finances over our body. I want to be more disciplined to read the word of God. But we don't have discipline over our body, so we're not inclined to be disciplined in those other areas. It starts with us. So if I get some discipline over my diet, over my exercise, and all that stuff, then I think it would naturally spill out into other areas. You're not so prone to, uh, I would say, procrastinate or not do a thing. You're going to get yourself in a discipline of doing whatever needs to be done and doing it in a timely fashion. Which way do I want to go? Yeah, so that's been my biggest reward from this is just the feeling that I'm becoming more and more disciplined. And when you first start a workout, you don't always that you wish you did. But like when I do something and I only do a few of them, and my dude be like, "You must do like 15 minutes." I'm like, man, I ain't did nothing like this in some years. I think I'm trying to and do this stuff for 15 minutes. I said, let me build. Let me build. Right? Let me build. And so I'm getting up there now. Maybe surpass that 15 minutes. It also comes a time when you gotta push. Yeah, at the beginning, it's hard to get to that point. But you can't stay there if you don't feel you have the strength. You got to start to push yourself to get there. So I'm at the point of pushing now. My mind then you need to do it a lot so you can get past that burning. Stay consistent so I can get past those pains. What's something else I made? Oh, yesterday, because my bonus baby, I got to get my baby together. We both, but it's more crucial for a 10, 11-year-old. I've been trying to explain to her and help her with those things, but now she understands, which I told her was going to happen. But I've been trying to explore some things that will be good to her. The key didn't have to love or that taste. Like I said, that taste of sugar. So I've been just kind of researching. I know the one thing I make little yogurt cups like for a night snack. That's good. I put like fruit in there, and of course my chia seeds, and I have some zero sugar creamer. Get a little flavor. But the one thing I made yesterday that I'm excited for her to try, I made this pizza, right? And the dough was made with yogurt. I just used regular flour, but I'm going to see what other options I can use for that. But like three three ingredients: cup of flour, a cup of Greek yogurt, and two teaspoons, I think, of baking powder, and then like a fourth teaspoon of salt and garlic. So I just threw some other seasonings in there. But man, not only was it something that I know that she'll enjoy making, because you got to plan that dough with your hands and all that good stuff. But it was good. No, it wasn't all that bread like we like, but it was good. And I actually tried vegan cheese. Like I don't know about all that, but it was okay. It still tastes good. Hey, Missy, you don't have to agree, but watch your. Huh? What is that? A peach? Tell me what you mean. But oh, that's your name. Hell, girl, your name is a sentence. That's how long I ain't been on here. I forgot that was the whole name on here. I'm like, what's my bitch? What's my ass? What do you mean? But I agree with that. But yeah, that little pizza was good. I have put I be going to all these and I be getting these chicken breasts that are already seasoned. They have like cilantro lime, tomato flavor, Southwest, stuff like that. So I had used the Southwest chicken breast for my pizza. I had like some green peppers and some red onions. It was good. I always like to come down this way. I'll be looking at the little artwork out here. This is called the jitterbug. And my baby studied this. We looked on the. I'm gonna go here and read it. But yeah. So I'm trying to find healthy options for today because health is wealth, and I gotta be an example. I need to get her home because she been spending too much time at grandma's house. I like if she be hit with me, she could be exercising. By the time school starts, she can already be on a good track. Isn't it interesting? Interesting. But I'm having fun, like learning different health options. I was like a vegetarian for like a year, but I have only walked 1.2 miles. That's not enough. So it says the jitterbug. This sculpture was inspired by the jitterbug dance. It represents a couple in a dynamic swinging movements of the dance. The dome is scored in longitude, and the latitude depicted the world as the couple has the feeling of dancing on top of the world. Jitterbug celebrates our dance of life and proudly exhibits the vibrancy of individuals and community. Rodney Carroll, 2014. And see, I just read that again. I see it a whole nother way. I ain't even peeped the dome part, and I read that the last time. But you can actually see it. It's pretty dope. I like stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's what I've been doing. Trying to build, still building my clientele, still getting healthy, and getting used to being in my new city, pretty much. because you don't adjust overnight to new place. So it's like I'm still adjusting. I'm coming up on 2 years. End of October, I'll be here 2 years. Time has flown. I remember when I started going live, and everybody used to be over here, and I used to be talking about, even before I started talking about moving, then all of a sudden, boom, I'm moving. And the people that was on live with me when I was driving up here to, uh, gotta drink me some water. When I was driving down here to scope out the joint, you know what I mean? And 2 years, baby. And yeah, to think now I'm at 2 years. When I first got here, everybody that was on here with me when I used to be in the parking lot just sitting on live on the computer, finding my way, trying to lay my foundation, trying to keep my faith up because it's like I had when I came here, I had literally I say two people, but technically one person, and that was my best friend until I met my guy. But to move to somewhere new and don't know anyone, yes, ain't no punk. Because it's like you don't have no. That's like yeah, I got her, but I don't have anybody else. So yeah, I had to adjust a lot. And then of course I didn't expect to come here and be in nobody's relationship. That's almost 2 years now. Go figure. November be 2 years. I didn't realize how close to when I got here that I met this man. It was literally like the second week. Look, you reading her name too. That's her name. We ain't gotta agree. But watch your ass going. Where I'ma go, I don't know. But I don't know if I should walk down this block because I don't know if I can get. Yeah, but it's been good. I like it here. I don't have no complaints. It's just that process of being patient while building. Rome wasn't built in a night, so I had to go through my uh, I would call it my experimental stages. I was at one shop, figured it didn't work for me. Then I had to jump out on faith and go into my salon suite, which has gone excellent since I went into it. Sometimes we worry about the finance of a thing, but we forget that we serve, if you choose to serve, we serve the greatest financer. I can't see the traffic on the other side of the road. I ain't go there and get hit. Yeah, we serve the greatest financer, Lord Jesus Christ. So we have to always remember that. Sometimes we be a little scared and think we can't afford something, but we gladly scream out, it's already done. Indeed, it's already done. Just ready to go back to New York to last night. Well, if you didn't get it last night, you got it today, huh? Earthquake's gonna be everywhere. That's the thing. It's not gonna be as rare as it used to be because of the times we living in. I was listening to Philip Anthony Mitchell, and he was talking about when Jesus was telling them like how you know the time was near, and he was talking about when he said it'd be more earthquakes, and I'm like, hold on, it was just an earthquake in New York, it was just an earthquake in what was that, Alaska, yeah, and somewhere else within the last week or so. So it's like not only do we need to get our physical body right, we got to get our spiritual mind and body right because the time is near. I pray that it's not in our lifetime. But if it is, what side are you gonna be on? You know what I mean? Where you gonna land up? That's my whole thing. So as we feed our body good food, we gotta feed our body the word of God. As we feed our body exercise, we gotta exercise His word. as we make changes, we gotta change things in our life. We gotta pray to stay in those positions because it ain't easy. Like we gotta get disciplined even in that. So if you start with your body, I think even in those areas you'll start to do better. Start with your body, and you ain't even got to be unhealthy to start with your body. How about we start with our body so we don't get unhealthy? Because it'll be like before you know it, you wake up one day 50 pounds overweight. Hint, hint, Jamaica. Because it's like, I guess I have to factor in that new relationship shit they be talking about in the world. But um, enough of that already. It's about to be 2 years. Ain't no damn new new relationship. Wait, this is I don't know. I guess it's just change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a new relationship, but what a new relationship is change. I made a lot of changes. I had to make a lot of adjustments, a lot of different things that I haven't been used to doing for many, many years. My baby's old as hell. Now here I am with 11 and a 4-year-old. You might as well gonna say 24-year-old because they need guidance too. And sometimes I'm like, you know, maybe God put me in their life for a reason, for His purpose, for His glory. And that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like, I got a man, I got a man. I make it bigger than him. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna worship that thing. You're just gonna worship that thing. You're gonna idolize that thing. And a lot of women do idolize the want for a relationship. And because you idolize it, it crumbles over and over and over again. You don't run into that good thing because you're not clear. If you make something, you're not clear. That's the hugest lesson you could probably learn in life. You gotta be focused on God because He's the leader of all things. Yeah, and it kicked my butt sometime, Marissa, because I'm not used to the sassy mouth 10-year-old. My kids 31 and 32, and when they were 10, yeah, they were scared as hell. This one ain't never scared. When I tell you she ain't never scared, man, I was like, I'm gonna take your daughter in the yard, like, 'cause that's how she act. Like she can knock if she bucks. So we gonna go in this yard and knock. But I'm real patient with her. Patient. Things that children are missing when it's added, they don't automatically. To it. So she has to get accustomed to an actual mother figure. You have to get accustomed to understanding that I love my mom, but this is what God gave me right now. So we all learning. And as I learn, I can teach. If I don't learn, I can't teach. It's just one of them things. Some women, you will hear them say, "Oh no, I can't date a man with children," and that's fine. But I've never been her. I love children, but with this relationship, I see how it is so important. That if you are in a relationship with somebody, that they actually are in a relationship with your children. Because if they not, hey, writers, if they not in a relationship with your kids and you trying to be in a relationship with them, they're gonna break up. Because that person gonna piss you off eventually about your kid. And we don't play about our kids, right? So I'm at the point where I'm like, how they say F them kids. I'm like, nah, F your daddy. I ain't saying it literally, but I'm saying if things should fail, I will not retreat on them children, you know, no matter what. Only thing that'll make me retreat on the kids is if I'm denied access. which I really don't think I would be. But that it would have to be something like that because I don't want to create a sense of stability or motherhood, mother daughter situation, and then boom, now you gone too. Nah, I'm not doing that. Dang, what's this structure? I don't see the thing to read about. It's probably called the high five. I just made up. Look, I done walked this whole freaking neighborhood. I'm all the way down to this school. When I get back on this main street, I'm gonna be looking like, wow, you far away from home. Yeah. So life been okay. I just try to stay off of YouTube a lot, and it's like I could easily blame this sector, but hell no, it's YouTube. Period. Other sectors included. Other sectors included. Hi. Good day, huh? Finally can sit out here. Yeah. So yeah, it's social media. It ain't necessarily just YouTube. It's social media. But when you in the middle of intaking a lot of chaos, things be chaotic. So the wise move is to step away. And I like to think I'm a wise woman. I like to think I'm a wise woman. Every now and then I bump my head, but I'm pretty wise. If I don't make a decision based on wisdom, it's because I was just being foolish or disobedient. Like I tell y'all, when I heard you, I came into the sector again. I was in marketing sector. I came a lot of cases. People going to jail for real. That's some federal charges. I've been in the Sean Rock sector. It's everywhere. So what happens is there's a law that was created for some but this world's gonna be good and bad. We all think we on the good side. They all think we on the good side. So to me, it's just one side split. And if you get too deep in it, you don't really. Oh, I don't have a BBL. I got to wait, baby. Oh, I find that it's like here. It's a lot of older people on the internet that are just freaking weird. And when I say older, I mean like my age group. I say 35 and up, on through 60. You don't be the young people. These young people ain't. They call you too old, so they ain't even hardly ever here. So you'll be among the older people. Somebody baby stuff. But that's the world we live in. And everybody be over consumed. They be really mad. I mean, what the hell y'all mad? It's none of y'all business. It don't concern you. What you gonna do? So I'll be on TikTok a lot, and I don't be. I want to start going live on there, but I just don't reach But I try to focus on being positive when I'm on social media and taking positive things, advertising And sometimes I show funny moments to the and it's peaceful there. It's real peaceful. I tell you, your life can be more helpful and entertaining than a whole bunch of drama. Anytime. People want to know they are normal. You know, people want to know how you had to struggle through everything versus rah rah rah. I just came on here today. Y'all know me, press play and talk. I started talking about my health changes, what I've been eating, what exercises I've been doing. I'm not a health expert, but maybe I just inspire somebody else to get up off the couch. You know, we'll sit on the couch for a year saying, I'm gonna start exercising next week. I'm gonna start exercising next week. And before you know it, it's 6 months. All right, I'm serious. You might exercise one day, then you back on the couch like, man, I'll start back over next week. Then that turns into a year and a half. And then in a year and a half, you get on the scale finally, and you like, what the hell? Because that's what I said. And I got on that scale, I was just looking at it like, if I could say anything to the scale, I would have been like, are you serious? That's what my 40-year-old said. Are you seriously? Are you seriously? Are you seriously? Yeah, that scale was serious. And it wasn't good. And I didn't think it would say that, but it did, you know. So I got on my tail. Ain't no way. Because if I don't do anything, the only thing I'm going to be is bigger. And that's not, oh, I'd rather stay the same before I get bigger. But I ain't trying to stay the same. That means if I bought all those clothes in my closet bigger because I had gained some weight, that means that I should get into those clothes and then they should get to me. That's the goal. For my bigger clothes I bought last year to get bigger. I mean, yeah, bigger. So I want to fit them, then I want them to be bigger. I don't want to go back where I was before, but I want to be, yeah. I don't know. It's all good. I want to feel good mostly. I'm careless about the look. I want to feel good on the inside. So that's why you got to God first. Drink water, exercise, stop eating all that joy. I'm telling you, when I eat something sweet, I'm like, oh my God. You never know how sweet something is until you don't have it for a while. Let's be joking. Yeah, you don't know how sweet some stuff is until you taste sugar out of diet. And we had took the baby to this little play last for his birthday. And honey came out. No today. I'm thirsty. Let me have a sip. I was like, oh my God. It was so, and I didn't realize, like, yeah, this is all this damn sugar. I love that. I'm happy to give it my they never just said, oh, good morning. David, it's a blessing to be here today. Giving all the glory to God, who's the head of my life. I like multicultural or multicultural life. Be black. I just like that multicultural feel. It feels more inviting. More inviting and less judgmental. And they also live for Jesus. That's what it's supposed to be about. Oh, Christ Jesus. Tell them, baby. They going into the church. Christ Empowered Ministries. Pastor Randy Holman and Rodney. That's an old storefront for real. What the hell? If they had a blowout. Yeah, that was crazy. Y'all, the car done had a blowout. I thought I was shit. I don't even get my bag. So next time I walk, I'll be doing another rap. I just want to walk for a long time. Long time. But this is different. You know, I get tired. Hey, if I can get more minutes, I do. It's been good out here, y'all. It's been like 100 degrees for like, seemed like 2 months straight, maybe a little longer. But no breaks. Even when it rained, there was no breaks. So getting outside walking, it really wasn't no time where it was cool. Not even early in the morning. Not even early in the morning. So I just didn't walk. But I keep my phone on me with my counter. So even when I'm just regular walking, I see that steps I'm taking. I got that little thing on there. I done went past the timer thing. I think it was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm gonna spin another block, see if I can push out. I ain't gonna push out another 7 minutes. I doubt it. Because I'm running out of places to walk. I'm so grateful that it's not 5. Like 5 days. Have meals, prep for the week. This week I'm have lunch probably some cheese. That way I can have 3 different vegetables those 3 days. You know, I'm protein powder. So that's the thing. I just turned too good. That's Walmart up there where I be going shopping at. I don't think I got no energy to walk up there and get my carrots. But again, I hope everybody has had a beautiful Sunday so far. Whether you chose to take it as a family day or you went to church and worshiped God or You worship God from what they call bedside Baptist, or you worship God from your own space and routine. Um, don't matter how that you do it. Hope you're spending time with your loved ones, remembering that our days are numbered and every day isn't promised. Days numbered, every day isn't promised. Any day now. That's when the old people in the church will be like, yeah, that's a word. Any day now. I ain't gonna say it could be the end, but any day now, it could be the beginning of something. You know? Because we don't have a lot of time left. Any day now, you can take full advantage of the time that you do have left. Any day now, you can get out here and start walking with me. Any day now, you can start saving a little money every week after you check. Any day now, you should start praying with your kids at night. What else? Whatever your any day now is, it can be right now today. Don't wait till it's all over. Like, I wish I had one. I gotta be practicing this. Not as a fear of going, but a desire to live, a desire to achieve and accomplish some things I haven't accomplished, to have some experiences I haven't had. You know, we have our life all mapped out when we're young. Oh, I'm 25. I'm gonna have 2 kids. I'm gonna be married, and he's gonna have this business, and I'm gonna. We have all that mapped out, and then go none of that shit go that way. None of it. And sometimes it do. Sometimes it do. You know, I'm not saying it can't happen, but for most of us, I don't think life happened the way we imagine. I don't think some of us imagine we'll have a kid at 16. I don't think some of us imagine we had 2 kids and not be married. I don't think some of us would imagine that we wouldn't be a homeowner yet. But guess any day now, all those things, when you trust in God, can be yours. But you have to understand that I know I don't have a lot of time, so let me get in right now and make the best of this time. You know, you might have the rest of your lifetime to do whatever you wanted to do. Don't waste it because you think it's just around the corner. No, it's kind of like knowing of a thing is power. Knowing that the day that the Lord returns, that's a power. It's not for me to say, oh, well, he's coming back soon. So, and then we know his time is not our time. And then 30 years later, I'll be sitting here like, oh, I remember when I was 52. I wish I would. But I thought he was coming back next week. And it's not to get relaxed and think he couldn't be next week. But what I'm saying is, he gave us life so we have it more abundantly. More abundantly is to do more, have more, live more, right? Why not? Life is to be lived. We say that as a something catchy to say, but it's real life. It is real life. Life is to be lived. You know, most people think life insurance is for death. Life insurance is for the living. You don't get it after you die, right? So yeah, I am so proud to say I made it walking for a whole hour. I am back at the crib. That's in my bed. I don't even know what her name is. I'm gonna name her one day. That's a shame. I don't even have a name for my kid. I mean my car. Yeah, man. Uh-uh. I don't know who that is. I don't dare to close my mailbox. Somebody lost their bike paddle. But yeah, it's been a pleasure being on here this last hour with those who pulled through. Anybody that pulls up a little later, I love you. I hope something I said resonates with the motive to change. Yeah. Till next time. Next time. Bye bye.